Alright, today's install is going to be my Type R sway bar. Over here, it's going to go on the Integra here. I have the GSR one on there right now, but I got a good deal on this. Offer up. Sometimes you get lucky, you find deals on there. So $40 for this, and also all the additional parts that I'm going to be putting in today. Probably not this. This is the Type R lower control arm. That's going to be another install for another day. But yeah, the Type R sway bar, Type R brackets, and the subframe. Alright, so some of the things we may have to take off is, I'm probably going to start off with the sway bar. I'll probably take it off from here on both sides, so this whole bracket come off. The sway bar end link in the back, there's a bolt back here somewhere, this one here, and then the ABS speed sensor wire here may or may not fit this bracket, so I'm gonna remove this. Well, actually I'm gonna remove this first, then I'm gonna place the subframe over it just to see if it's gonna hit this or not. If it is, I may have to take it off, but I have an idea of how to hang the wire though. I've seen people hanging it with the zip tie, the plastic zip ties, or hiding it back here, but I have an idea for that though. So yeah, first thing we'll do is take this off. Okay, so this is the sway bar end link here. I gotta take this off. I think this is a 14, I'm guessing. Yes, it is a 14, so take this off. Oh, on there tight. Okay. Okay, save your bolt. Do the same for the other side. The other side. Okay. Move on to the front side. So these two bolts here and here. This is a 12, I believe. Yes, yes, oh, wrong way. Yeah. Yeah. Stop. Okay. Same for the other side. There's two. Okay, there it is. Let's go compare it to the Type R. See the difference? Big difference. Yeah, it's like a toothpick versus the Type R. Next thing, I'm going to I gotta remove the lower control arm bolt here, so both ends, and then we will test fit the subframe. Hopefully it'll clear this. If not, I will remove it and figure out what I'm gonna do with that later. But let's go ahead and take these off. Here's the bolt. Same thing for this side, obviously. There it is. Okay, let's get the subframe. Let's do a mock fit. Let's see. Ooh, it may work. No, it will not. Actually, there is maybe a 1/4 of an inch gap. That would have been great if it cleared it, but yeah, the same thing over here. So we're gonna have to take this off temporarily. Right there. for now. Do the same thing for the other side here. Alright. Same thing. Go. Just let it hang right there. First thing I'm gonna do before I put the subframe in is I'm going to tuck this wire. So I'm gonna take this metal bracket off, and then I'm gonna attach it to this hole where it's supposed to go. These are the original holes, 1 and 2. And I'll show you what I did on the other side here. Make it look just like this one. These are cable clamps that you get at your hardware store. Mine I got at Home Depot. This is what they're called. This bag of 15 was like $1.75. But I tried to put another one here, but I guess it was too tight the way it was positioned in there. I didn't like it, so I think this one would be adequate enough. And then put your subframe, it'll go over this. Okay, I messed up. I started putting the subframe in, and then I was like, how am I gonna put the wire back in there? So make sure you do this. If you have the speed sensor ABS line, do this first before you put the subframe in. See, this is what I'm talking about. Clamp here, there, bend that back right here, and that'll come right out. Okay, so I just mocked it up right there. See that? Nice and hidden, so you can't really see it. Yeah, you can't see it at all. Okay, there's 2 brackets that have to go behind the subframe. Okay, like this, in this position. Note the orientation. One is slanted this way, one is this way. You see? So this one goes to the right, to the left. It doesn't go this way. So install it this way. Open behind here. Oh. Go ahead and place your bolt. Do the same thing to the other side. Keep it loose though. Oh, and the nut's supposed to go behind that one in the middle. Let me see. What do I do with the nut? There's one. So this guy, put that back behind the one bolt that goes in the middle. That's what I gotta do. So leave that there temporarily. Same thing for the other side. Okay, leave it a little loose. And put that nut back. Okay, now I'm gonna put the lower control arm bracket, bolts. This is my bolt here. This is the 10.9 grade bolt that I'm gonna use, upgraded, and I got the black so it'll match. And I'm gonna put, if you have a tie bar like I am, I'm gonna put the bracket on now. Get that into position. The other side. Alright, finish up this side here. Okay, so I got to get my sway bar end links ready. These are the old ones, the old bushings. These are all worn out, so I gotta change that out. There's also a bushing on the inside. I gotta take that out too and replace that. So both sides, new end links, one side, the other side, new bushings. Throw a little bit of grease so it doesn't squeak when you're driving. Okay, sway bar bushings, 2 on each side. So make sure you put enough grease both inside and on the exterior. That in. Okay. All right. Get your sway bar into position, and your brackets. These brackets are actually off of Prelude. If you have trouble finding a Type R bracket, the 92 through 2001 Preludes, they share the same bracket as the Type R, so it's the same part number. Just go to the junkyard on OfferUp. Whoever's parting out their car, this is where I got mine. It's the same part number, so 23 millimeter. Preludes are the same size sway bar in the rear. So the bolts are there temporarily because I had to connect the end links. So let's do that now. Sway bar end links, bolts, put that back in. Okay, just get that in for now. Said we'll tighten that later, torque it down. But we gotta do the other side, same thing. So that's that. Okay, so at this point, everything is into position. I'm gonna get ready to torque everything, all the bolts down. The tie bar is not in yet because if I torque it down, it's gonna be in the way of this one. So I have to torque all these down first and then move this over. See, this bracket, the bar is gonna be in the way. So I gotta do all the bolts except the lower control arm bolts. Those will be last. And I'm gonna torque all those down, okay? Now, they want you to torque it down with load on the wheels, okay? As if the car was on the ground. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lift the lower control arm up until it's slightly off the jack on both sides. Then I'm gonna get back down under and leave the jacks under there, okay? And then torque everything to spec. Okay, first torques, 29 pounds on the sway bar end link here, 16 pounds on the top here. So 29, 16. Okay, 16 pounds. Okay, that middle bolt right there, torque that down first to 19 pounds, okay? That middle bolt first, 19 pounds on both sides. Okay, next we got the sway bar bracket bolts, 19 pounds on both sides. Okay, today's install is kicking my ass. So I had to take off the muffler to torque these bolts down because it was in the way. So 19, that's behind here, 19, same on the other side. Now I can wipe everything down, clean it up, and then I can put my tie bar into position and then torque those lower control arm bolts down. Okay, that is the end result there. Looks pretty good, I would say. The tie bar, I like the tie bar. Looks good. And torque, this is 40 pounds lower control bolts, 40 pounds on each side. These I did it at 19 pounds, and then I just tightened this up, this nut here. This is adjustable tie bar. So I just tightened it up, and that's it. Cleaned it up a bit, and I gotta put the exhaust back on. But yeah, I'm happy with it. Unfortunately, I cannot take it for a test drive to tell you guys how it feels, because I got other suspension parts I gotta do. So like the Type R lower control arms that I have them. That's gonna be another install another day. And the Type R control arms doesn't use the fork style shock or strut. It uses the other style. It goes in. I don't know if that makes sense, but you would have to change the strut. So no forks on the Type R version. And then I do have to do the trailing arm bushings. So down here, back here, can you see? Let me turn on the light. Okay, right there, this guy here, it's deteriorating and breaking. This side is looking okay. It's on its way out, but the other side is definitely cracked. So I do have some energy suspension bushings. That's gonna be another install, another video. Some other things I can't think of right now. But yeah, that's the install. Hopefully you guys liked the video. Hit the like button. If you hasn't subscribed, please subscribe and drop a comment. Tell me what you think. It's pretty cool, huh? Well, yeah, that's the install for today. Kick my butt.
These are one of Daddy and
Say thank you for watching.
thank you for watching.
All right, perfect.
Daddy.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.